Hey guys, I'm Rich from NeoWin. Today we're looking at the Xbox One Fall Update. Now, first of all, I just want to say, for Windows 10, this is called the Fall Creators Update. They just called it the Fall Update for Xbox One, and I kind of love it because they actually had the balls to call it the FU. But moving on. So, not much has changed since the last time we did a video like this. We have the Fluent Design elements. You can see it glows when I toggle between different tiles. All right. So the idea behind Fluent Design is that it's fluent between different environments, like 2D and 3D environments. So if you're using Windows Mixed Reality, um, you don't need a new design language for that. And there's levels of transparency that you're going to find, and they do exist throughout the OS. You're not seeing it right now, but also, and this doesn't apply to Xbox as much, but say the calculator app on Windows 10 is a great example. Groove used to be a great example, but if you're hovering over a button that doesn't have a border, that button will light up. And as you hover towards the edge of it, towards the next button, the other button will start to light up on the side. And that, like I said, because with Windows Mixed Reality, 2D and 3D environments, you're not always going to be using a mouse. You might be using a controller, a keyboard, just the pointer with Windows Mixed Reality if you don't have an Xbox controller. So the guide has been redesigned. Okay, so you can use the bumpers to just kind of toggle through these. You used to toggle vertically. Now you're toggling horizontally, and this is a problem that I know a lot of people have with this update, which is that they keep redesigning the dashboard, and I'm pretty sure with every Windows 10 update there's been major changes, and I'm not sure how this affects the average user, because I think the average user just pops in a game and it shows up at the top of the dashboard and they play it. But I was kind of wondering how this affects someone that just maybe boots up their Xbox every few weeks and plays a game. So we have a light theme now, so that's the biggest thing that has changed since the last time I made a video about this. Boom, light theme. You know what's funny is, like, the trend has always been adding a dark theme to everything. So now Xbox has always had a dark theme, so now it's a light theme. All right, we can pin these are going to be called content blocks. So we can pin different games and different like Xbox Live Gold or Xbox Game Pass and people. And you can add these things to the home screen. So now if I scroll down here, you'll see, and this is going to populate. Yeah, there it goes. So we have achievements. We can play the game over here. So now it has its own section. It has a nice big background there. I think it looks great. And you can have up to 40 pins now. I'm not a big user of pins, but it is what it is. Oh, by the way, you see Skype there. One thing that's new with Skype is that you can now plug in a USB webcam. So we're not going to do that right now. And that works with Mixer as well, obviously. And I'm pretty sure that feature still only works with Mixer and Skype. So if I go into my broadcast settings here, you can see advanced settings and game clip resolution. Can I do that? Oh, that's for capture. But well, I guess there's no setting for it. But if your bandwidth supports it, I guess it's automatic that it will record it will broadcast your streams in 1080p. So no 4K, obviously. So this 1080p, there will be a 4K option there. So that was in the release notes that you're going to be able to record clips in 4K and HDR. So I guess obviously that setting will just be for the Xbox One X. So also screenshots will be in 4K. But mostly this update is just going to be all about it's going to be about the Fluent Design changes, right? So, and that's a big part of the Fall Creators Update in general is Fluent Design, one design language that fits across different types of environments. And I believe they said early 2018 for Windows Mixed Reality support on the Xbox One. So obviously, hopefully they won't have to redesign the interface for that. So one thing you notice is that apps, you can't add a content block for an app. Only games and people, but that's about it. So that kind of disappointed me because I would like I'd like a OneDrive pin where I can just sort of a OneDrive content block where I can see my photos and stuff. Like that would be pretty cool. But they said more types of content blocks are coming. They didn't come through insider previews. So yeah, we could pin Xbox Game Pass, which if we go to there it is. Right. So now we can see some selections, and then of course we could just go in. And there's the Microsoft Store too, right? So the Xbox Store, I guess it's called, is now the Microsoft Store. It's got a new logo and everything. Um, and I can get all my games through here, or all my Game Pass games. And they haven't really updated the tile yet, but I assume that they will. So there's that. And we can check the build number here because I know there are going to be people that want that. So the build number is 16299.3031. Just making sure there's no update available. Yeah, so that's going to be the RTM release. There's quite a few 16299 builds for Xbox One. The version number is 1710, which is the first time that the Xbox has had a different version number than Windows 10 for PCs. And as usual, Microsoft is focusing on the community, so obviously there's some features there. If we go over here, I'm not big on this stuff. In fact, I only open this tab to do these videos. But you can, these can go full screen. You can play these videos and stuff. View comments, those are full screen. That should be new. Like I said, I really don't use it. I don't even really play multiplayer games and stuff. I'm more of a campaign guy, so yeah, we can launch this, and then we can view the comments and all that, and this all goes full screen now. Microsoft is really big on the full screen, on the community stuff, and I'm really not. That's not my thing. All right, so I think that's about everything to cover here. I mean, there's lots of new features, and you can check all that out on NeoWin and Xbox Live. But this is the key features. Lots of Fluent Design. I'm not a big fan of those glowing effects, but you can turn all that off in settings, I believe. So yeah, that's about it. Obviously, we have a bunch of dashboard changes, guide changes, Fluent Design, 1080p mixer streaming, 4K clip capture, and there's other stuff. Like I said, check it out on Xbox Wire and NeoWin. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm Rich from NeoWin. Have a great night.